The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another episode of Total. Letting y'all know right now, Andrea can't be here long, so don't expect much from her. So she finna get ready to go because they calling her. So we're going to get started real quick. Andrea, go and introduce yourself or you have to go.
You know what, Mario? You so right. That's why you on my hit list. You're in my travel path, so you will be hit up first. Okay?
Oh,
but good,
my God.
but no, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
I ain't got nothing to say. I was just going to move on to the next person because I don't want to ruffle any more feathers.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome in. I hope that everyone here has a great show tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to join you guys tonight, but as always, hit us up on YouTube and our email, atotalview22@gmail.com, and also check out the website, totalview22.com. You can get caught up on all the latest shows there. And, send us some feedback. Tell us how we doing, if you like the shows or if you don't like the shows or whatever.
You mean
or if you don't like the host, any of that.
You mean to tell me all it took for you is to go to Chicago to get that shit on one take? Wow.
You're right. You are so right.
I was just thinking, Mario, she needs to go on vacation more often.
I mean, she hit it dead on.
Okay,
kudos to you there.
Superbly.
Either that or because she read one of the two.
Well, that was our colors. Our colors for our family reunion was red and white. So, yes.
You sounded like a radio announcer the way you put it out there. Sounded like a radio announcer the way you put it out there.
Say hi to my podcast crew, y'all. This is my cousin, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
Mimi ain't get with the program. She
Mimi.
But I hope that you guys have a great show, and I'm gonna get off here now. I'll come check back in on you guys a little bit later on if I can. All right.
Wait. Leon said, where her red scheme at?
She got on a red dress.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, bye. Meet.
Oh, wow. So rude.
You mean to your cousin.
Wow. But anyway, love you guys. Have a great show. Bye.
Bye, Andrea. Thanks for coming in.
Both there.
All right. So, Big Mitch, how you doing, man?
Man, I can't really complain. Everything. I'm in the house and I'm ready to play the game, cat and mouse. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. Miss Diane, how you doing, pretty lady?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing okay. Just ready to start the show.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to need you to take the energy level up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure
I got a migraine. I'm trying to
We're going to take care of that too. By the time you finish laughing, you might, take your mind off the pain. Big bro, Lee Jack, what's going on, man?
What it do? Boy, Lee Jack, aka Triple H, aka Mr. Make It Do What It Do in the building one more time.
All right, in the building. And pretty cat woman, how you doing, Marlena?
Meow. What's going on, my cat mamas and cat daddies? Thank you for joining us this evening. We got the creme de la creme for you. So stay with us and let's have a good show. Meow.
All right. There you have it. And last but not least, the beautiful Mama D, who keeps an eye on the Rugrats. How you doing?
Sookie now. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Playhouse, to the Total Playhouse. Everybody is here except for Andrea, but she came in and we kicked her out.
So ladies, let me ask you a question.
We didn't hear nothing.
I tried to talk fast, but go ahead.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
Hey, Madeline.
Hi.
Hey.
Andrea did a real superb job with that email and stuff. So all I'm gonna do is say hey and hurry up, because you know Mario, he gets the attitude and stuff, so we can go on with the show. Hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
whatever you bring.
You make me sick.
Oh man.
But hey, everybody.
Hey Madeline, how are you?
While we here.
Okay. All right. So
How fast so we can get on with the show.
yes, we tried to talk fast so we can get on with the show. I want to ask the women this real quick, because we talked about this briefly last night, and I've been cracking up about it all day. So Diane, I'm gonna start with you. This kind of don't apply to the men, but I'm just interested in how you feel, Diane. Could you suck the nipples of a man who has man boobs?
That is not no. See, that is not the way it was supposed to have been.
Hey, I'm asking the questions.
He always mess stuff up. So I'm gonna ask the question because it was something that I brought up.
It's the same thing.
It is not. It is not. It is not.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
scenario is not the same. Oh my God. Okay, so you have a man that's on top of you that have man boobs, not real big man boobs, but he has man boobs. And while he's on top of you, his nipple brushes your lips. Would you suck them?
It's the same damn thing.
Right? It's not.
So they not that big. They just a little big, maybe muscular, or they look like
muscular.
See, now they add stuff. Last night it was just simply man boobs.
No, we did say that last night.
You didn't say muscular.
No, but we did specify that they weren't like women boobs.
That we did specify that they weren't fat boobs like women's boobs.
But y'all once you say the word boob, ain't nothing normal about it.
Yes, I will suck the nipple.
Okay, thank you.
Well, damn. Well, hell, I think let me see if I got some.
So now, okay, so we got that answer from her. So now, since Mitch wanted to get in on it, let me ask him: Would you enjoy a woman sucking on your nipple?
Hell yeah.
I know that's right.
She can suck anything she want to suck on me.
Okay. So now I'll ask Marlena, since I know what her answer is because we talked about it last night. Would you suck on a man's nipple?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lickable moment.
Okay. Mr. Do What It Do. It's your turn next, baby.
Yeah. Ain't no stopping nothing. That ain't stopping nothing.
Okay, so now we're gonna ask Mr. We're gonna ask Mr.
We can move on. We can move on.
No, we're not moving on. No,
you got to
because we already know what Marlena and I already know what your answer is. So we want everybody else to know what your answer is.
The shit feels weird to me. That's my answer. It feels weird.
Okay, but Mario, everything ain't for everybody. So just and being different is sometimes a good thing. So you know what? It's all right.
It is.
It's okay.
And don't be ashamed when you tell her you don't want her sucking on your nipple. That's all.
I will not be ashamed. But if she just feel like she want to do it, I'll just cradle her head like this, and then I just imagine myself breastfeeding. Go ahead, girl. Knock it out. Go ahead. Go ahead. And
Then
you know
you
that's how.
But
acting
you
like
know
you're
what,
doing, and
Mario?
now you're acting
It,
like you're doing her a favor. She don't need your favors like that.
it's
Uh-uh.
not, and
Well, you
it's
do know
not
if she's
so much.
doing that, you know she's gonna do other things.
But
Hmm.
Mario, women
Yeah.
aren't doing that per se to please themselves. They're really doing it to please you because
Yes.
men get the same sensation from that as women. But unfortunately for you, it's just weird to you. So
I don't get no sensation from it though,
that's
and
what I
not all
said.
women get
Let me
sensation from
open it
having
for
their
you.
breast sucked though.
That's what I said. You don't get a good sensation from it. It makes you
But
feel
not all
weird.
women get sensations from having their breast sucked either though.
I'm glad I ain't
But
one of them.
does that stop you from doing it? No.
What woman is that?
White man.
You don't really. Oh my God! I wouldn't have ever believed that in 100 years that women didn't like that.
But that doesn't stop men from sucking on them.
Yeah, they still do it, but
Of course.
it
Oh, of
doesn't
course.
do anything for me.
Right.
Do you
and
express that?
Uh
Yeah.
I say, well, you can if it make you happy, but it don't do nothing to me.
Okay, well, yeah, but at least you told me. But
Oh,
Because they
damn.
but
big and people like to just, suck on them, but I
Yeah.
don't.
yeah,
That
that do make men happy.
yeah.
It does make them happy. But
yeah, I ain't
dang,
gonna
I
argue
didn't know
that one
that.
like
I
that.
didn't
Yeah, I
know
ain't gonna
that
argue.
women didn't like it,
Well,
and that it didn't
I
do
don't get any.
anything for.
I don't get any pleasure from it.
Yeah, I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't know
so
that women just because I just Lord have mercy.
There are men out there who ain't a big fan of having their penis sucked though.
That's a lie.
It
That's
seems
a
like it's a
damn
lie,
lie.
but it's not.
Yeah.
I enjoy that shit.
I
Like it
don't
by
know
the
who that
pound.
could possibly.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what
who that
man
could
that
possibly
is.
be. I ain't never met one.
I mean, they're out there.
Okay.
If you could buy that shit in a 6-pack, it'd be bought.
Oh,
I mean, the
what
worst thing
penises
would
or
happen to the world if coochie could be bought in a 6-pack. The world would have ended millions of years ago.
No, it'd been
Ooh.
overpopulated though.
Hmm.
I said no, but it'd have been overpopulated.
No, the world would have been underpopulated. Oh shit, deal with them attitudes and deal with all that. I just head to the. I'll be back. I'm going to quit trip. What? I'm going to give me a 6-pack of coochie. I'll be back.
Buying that shit by the pallets.
Oh my God,
oh,
y'all
by
so
the pallets. Oh my goodness.
but half the time you only get to use one because you don't last that long. I don't know. I'm just asking.
It depends on who you're asking.
That's fucked up. You can't throw that little backhanded comment in there and then go back. Oh,
Got a
Hey,
bag
get him,
on
man,
Oh,
Diane. Get him.
depend on who you
Get him,
asking.
sister.
Mario,
Get
she
him.
throwing that. She
I don't know
throwing
why
that
she.
backlash to motherfuckers that she got
I don't know
done
why
like
she
that.
couldn't when she did.
Oh, she did it.
I don't know why she couldn't when she did. Yeah, she absolutely
I'm,
did.
ain't no man would buy the 6-pack of coochie and expecting it to make it through the weekend. No way.
Jesus.
You gonna wear that damn thing out.
Mm.
So with that being said, so that's a normal thing to y'all. It wouldn't bother y'all at all if the man, had the man boobs. It's cool with y'all. So okay, that's fine. That
I know that was not the way you wanted it to act to go through, but that's okay.
it's not a preference about what I wanted to go through. I just found that was an interesting question because I've never literally asked a woman, hey, would you suck on man boobs? I've never given it any thought whatsoever until y'all brought it up last night. But, as they say, yeah, if y'all gain a little weight, we'll say whatever about y'all. But when we gain weight, we just big cuddly teddy bears. We big bears. So I guess that's a double standard there to a certain degree. So, Mitch, let me ask you a question. At this point in your life, do you care what people think about you, Mitch?
Hell to the no. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. Only person I need to care about is the person that's with me. Outside of that, I can care less what anybody thinks. Just that
Okay.
simple.
All right.
Straight up with no
Marlene?
chase.
Excuse me?
And did you care? Wait a minute. One quick second, Marlene. Did you care when you were younger, or have you always had the stance you don't give a damn?
I think I cared a little more when I was younger, when I was in my early 20s. But when I got to be 30, 40 years old, you give a fuck.
Okay. That's about par for the course. What about you, Marlena? At this point in your life, do you care much about what people think about you?
I do care about what people think. Certain people think about me, and it also depends on the situation and atmosphere that I'm in. Some things I don't care what people think when, as far as I'm concerned, but there are some things that does count. You know, like I wouldn't want to be inappropriately dressed or something, you know, with my circle of friends, or and um, and then they have to tell me that you know, you don't look good. You need to change. It's not appropriate, and or you know, you're not together. You're not together. So yes, it depends on who the people are, whether I take their criticism or not. Some things are worth listening to and taking direction from, and depending on who those people are. Some things you should just say, I don't give a shit what you think, because that person is neither here nor there with whom you are, who's really important to you, and who you care about and who cares about you. But yes, people that are definitely a part of your life that you care about and is in your circle and have your best interests at heart, yes, I think that you should. Yes, I do care. I do care what they think about me and how they feel about me.
Okay. All right. I got you on that. I mean, because that is a type of question that's not just a black and white type thing. There are gray areas with that. How you feeling about that, bro? Lee Jack, what's your thoughts on that? You care about people, what people think about you at this point in your life?
That was out there. Just sitting. I stopped caring about what people thought about me in my early teens. As of this point in my life, the only thing that I could care about what people think about me is, as far as me as a person, is my standards and my accountability. So if you think of me less than a man, then that's on you. But I know who I am and what I am, because that's what I've stood on since like my early teens. Once I got to that point, crossed that point in my life where I had to stand on something or fall for everything, I didn't care what nobody thought about what I did or what I said or how I carried myself. As long as I carried myself in an upstanding and respectful way towards everybody else that I need to give, as far as you giving me respect, I'm gonna give you respect, or vice versa. Then that's what I did. And if you didn't like the way I did that, then that's your business. I could care less. I'm still gonna be me, and I'm still gonna give respect to that point till you no longer deserve respect from me.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. That's a good point.
Good answer.
What about you, Miss Diane? You still care about what people think about you at this point in your life?
I think once I reached 40, it started going down the cares, as far as what people think. Now, I do pride myself on being, a good person, caring individual. and hold myself to, a higher standard. And just making sure that I'm basically just an overall good person. And even still, you're going to have people that don't like you and don't think, you know, good thoughts about you or whatever, or talk bad or whatever the case may be. But what people think don't make me shit, if that makes sense. So, I work, I make my money, I take care of my family, and that's all what matters. Now, the key people in my life, I don't even have to care about what they what they think, because I already know they know me and know my heart, and my true inner personality. So, um, no, the bottom line is no, I don't care if you like me or not like me. I just try to do the best I can to be a good human being. And everybody just ain't for everybody.
That is true. What about you, Mama D? You care what people thinking about you at this point in your life?
Not even from the beginning, because the circle of friends that I've always had when I was a kid, I was always the the more developed girl in the group. I developed more than everybody else, faster than everybody else. And um, it made me feel some kind of way. And my mom was like, you know what? It doesn't, whatever they say about you, don't worry about it. You know what you are. And you know you're not out there doing what they think you're doing, which I wasn't. Um, and I have kept that mentality through the years. I don't have a whole lot of friends. I got a lot of acquaintances. But I have very few friends. I have a small circle of friends, and yes, I care what they think. But like Diane, my friends will tell me when they feel like I'm out of pocket. They will tell me if it's something that I've done that's offensive or that I shouldn't be doing. They'll let me know that, and I appreciate that because I value each one of my friends that I have in my circle. Um, but as far as anybody else, because I meet people for the first time, and I think you all have heard me say this, that I don't really give a first good impression to most people. And when they get to know me, be like, I didn't even, I didn't know you were like that. You're not at all like you project yourself to be. And I don't know what I project myself to be to people, but do I really care? No, not really.
Okay. All right. What I gotta say about this is that as you get, older, I don't know if you really, are in the business of caring what people say, but you do gotta have people in your life that you care about enough to listen to when they telling you the truth about yourself. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
if you got friends
Exactly.
in your life, say, all right, dude, come on, hey, look, you don't went too far, or hey, dude, you know better than that. You got to have a few people that's not yes men in your life that care enough that you can listen to, because I know we all think we know it all, but we don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need somebody to kind of say, all right, player, you went too far. Come on back with that thing. And then sometimes you'll do things to people that is out of bounds and stuff. Like last time I had some stuff that happened that it brought me back to make me say, I got to change the way I'm doing things because this shit here ain't cool. You know what I mean? So even though we say we don't care, it depends on who the people are in your life. You do care about certain people and how they feel about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your kids or whoever to see you a certain way, and people do whatever to protect that imagery of themselves in their kids or their loved one eyes. So to a certain degree, there are people you do care about. But going back to what Leon said, if I know I've done what I'm supposed to do, and I'm being upright dude, stand up guy, and you still feel a certain way, that shit's on you. You know what I mean? And like y'all said, no matter what you do, some people ain't gonna like you no matter what you do. So ain't no need to try. Just be you and let the chips fall where they may. And that's all I got to say about that. So let me ask you this question, Marlene. I'm gonna start with you. We're gonna move on. We're gonna keep it going so we can get in and get out. If you were dating a guy, Marlena, and you had kids with this particular guy, but he had one kid already, right? But he had kids with you, which technically makes his older kid and your kids brothers and sisters. But he came home and said that the kid that he don't have with you coming to him saying, "Hey, look, she treat me bad. She ain't treat me like the other kids," and y'all have an argument. And this is something we saw in the group. They had a whole argument, and he was like, "Why you not treat my kid the same?" And her answer was, "That's not my kid. That's your kid." He said, "But I treat your kids, which is my kids, the same. Could you separate that and treat the kids different, even though they brothers and sisters?"
There may be some ways that I would treat them different, where I didn't even treat my two kids the same because they're two different kids, you know. But to purposely mistreat the child, no, and that's something that I would have never said to my spouse, you know,
Yes.
about the child, you know. But if the child felt like that I was mistreating him, it was something, you know, that's misunderstood. The three of us could sit down and have a conversation about what makes him feel the way that he does, you know, and how we can rectify the situation. Because if you feel like that I'm mistreating you, that's not my intent. What can we do to work it out and fix it?
Okay. What about you, Diane? If the problem I got with the whole thing is you say, "Yeah, I treat him different. He ain't mine." That's the problem I got with this whole thing, even though that's hard for me.
For me, whether it's his child, because his child, once we married, is my child.
Right.
So that's that. But I'm not gonna treat any child different. You know, but you're gonna have your own special bonds with your children. You just are. But once they all come together, everybody equal. Everybody only ordering from the dollar menu. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So no, I'm not gonna treat a person like they Cinderella. Yeah, everybody's gonna be equal, and I'll definitely try to have a separate special bond with that child, just so that they can still feel, you know, part of the family. I'm gonna go above and beyond to make sure they feel part of the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Mama D?
I agree with Diane. His children are my children, and if my children eating crab legs, they eating crab legs. Everybody eating crab legs. You know what I'm saying? And if we all eating from the dollar menu, everybody eating from the dollar menu. Um, if we all going and buy school clothes, I'm buying school clothes just like I buy school clothes for my kids. Those kids gonna get the same kind of school clothes. So I know I wouldn't show any difference in the children. They all get corrected the same, and you know, I just no, I just mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm not gonna show any difference in any of the kids. No.
Okay. What about you, Mitch? How you feeling about that situation?
Well, because I have been in two different situations where I have raised a lot of children that weren't mine, I can't see me treating one different than I treat the other. They're all kids, and I'm gonna treat them all the same. That's just the way it's gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna give one something and won't give the other the same. You know, if one getting their teeth fixed, if the other one need their teeth fixed, they need it fixed. It's gonna get done. That's just the way it goes. I don't see how people can make differentials in children anyway, but people
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Lee Jack, what's up with you, bro? How you feeling about that?
It's two sides of that, you know, for as you know, I think the question, what'd you say the question was, that the man said, or that the child say that they would feel as though they're being mistreated?
the child came to the father and said that he feel that the father's girlfriend / wife, I don't know which one she was mistreating him. And she came back and said, well, it's not like I've been hitting him in the head or nothing. I mean, y'all saw the video in the group, didn't you? You know, she was like, it's not like I've been hitting him in the head, but yeah, I don't treat, she said, yes, I don't treat him the way I treat my children.
Okay. Well, I can understand to a point where the treatment of the child is different because the mother says that the child isn't hers. So I can see, like, for as disciplining them or getting on their case or being harder on her kids than, you know, the one that's not her kid. And he could miscrew that because, like I say, when I was married the second time around, my wife then was like, hey, I think that you're a little bit harder on my kids than your kids. And I said, no, it's the other way around. I'm harder on my kids because they're mine, because I have something that I expect out of them. I have a standard that I want to instill in them, as opposed to your kids, which you already have an established standard that you didn't allow them to deal with for X amount of time. And I can't change that because that's the way y'all didn't establish stuff. And then when I try to come in and set guidelines or set rules to whereas, you know, I want them on the same page as mine, then they come back and say, well, he mistreating me, or he doing something, you know, he's feeling some type of way about me. And then we have a problem with me and you because you come to me and tell me, hey, you mistreat my child. No, I'm not mistreating your child. I'm trying to get your child to understand that the way that they doing stuff ain't the way it's supposed to be, or the way ain't the way you, or ain't the way you letting them get away with stuff ain't the way it's going needs to be, or it's going to be with me, because I'm not having that. I'm not gonna lower myself to that standard to where a child is gonna run over me. And that could be some of the problem where the child come back saying, well, he or she is mistreating me to that parent.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot of factors go into it. But once again, it's one of them type of things. I don't want to say this is a double standard because this could go both ways. So I won't put that in that category. But it always seems to me, this is just me saying it, that when men sometimes deal with women, the first thing they say is that I got a child. If you're gonna love me, my child come with that child unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? It seems like we can come in and love their kids or whatever. But it's hard. Sometimes it don't always go back the way for our kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm just saying it always seems like that we will accept that woman and her kids, and we'll take care. We'll love a little man like he our own. But soon as she meet the baby mama or something like that, all of a sudden that's your motherfucking child. You know, it's weird how that works. And then when y'all women can't explain that to me, why it seems to don't go both ways.
Mario, I don't think you're going to get an answer like that from any of us because we're not those kind of women. And I think you already know that.
I mean, I couldn't help but, you know, I could try, but I'm just saying it always seems like that. Like us men will accept y'all under some of the most dire situation, but for y'all, everything has to be a balmy 72 outside. It has to be nice and sunny. It has to be perfect conditions for y'all to deal with us. But we'll take y'all, we'll see y'all goddamn taking out trash at Wendy's, and we'll be like, damn, she kind of cute.
Well,
but you know, but y'all got to see it. We got to be walking out of JP Morgan Chase with a 3-piece suit for y'all to be want to fuck with us.
That's not true.
You better not have no city uniform on. You better not have no city sanitation uniform.
I mean, it's weird how that works. We take, like Mitch said, he been in a situation where he take care of kids, you know, and had people. Leon has done it. It just makes you wonder when the situation is flipped. Some women I've seen some in a relationship break up over the kids. Not nothing that they were having problems in a relationship. They broke up over the kids. Diane, would you break up over a man if you felt like he couldn't control his kid, or you just didn't like his kid? But the relationship is good. You just don't like the kid. Would you break up with him for it?
No, but I'll certainly make mention of it. I recall my ex, his daughter. She was young, but she was manipulative. She ate what she wants. She I think she was probably about 10, and she would eat what she want, and mostly that's snacks. And she would come and spend the night at my house, and she'll wake up in the middle of the night trying to roam and eat snacks. But when it came to dinner time, she wouldn't. And so she was just eating. I think we went to a circus or something, and she was eating all her candy that she got. And I said, no, you ate enough. Save it till you get, for tomorrow. And went to drop her off at her mama's house. And she just bust the candy out at her mama house. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. You think I'm scared of your mama? No, I said put that candy up. And I checked him because he didn't check her, that the little girl. But she thought once I get to my mama house, I could do what I want. No, the hell you can't. I'm still, but I didn't leave because of that. But I definitely made mention of it, that no, she needs to respect adults, especially me, especially if she comes to spend the night at my house.
Okay. So let me ask you this question, Leon. When y'all first got together with, what'd you say, your first wife who had kids? Which one? First or second?
Both of them had
second.
kids, but yeah, my second wife.
Okay, now this is the question I always want to ask people. Did y'all sit down and go over how discipline was supposed to work, or y'all just dealt with it as it came about? Because that's a very important part of it, I think.
We sat down and talked about it beforehand, before we got to, before we actually moved in and started getting into a serious relationship, before it got to the marriage point. But along the lines of doing that, it eventually got to the point where she didn't want me to say nothing to her kids because, like I said, they was her kids, and she didn't think that I was being understanding enough with her kids. And like I said, I don't care how many kids you got, or how much you love your kids. That's exactly what they are. They're a kid. I'm an adult. Your child ain't finna run over me and tell me what to do. Nope. It ain't happening.
Yep. And if y'all get to the point, if you in any relationship, I would never have no woman come in my house or in my life and then feel like they can't say nothing to my kids. At that point, you might well just gonna let her be by yourself. Cause like you said, if that's a child is only gonna do what you allow them to do, how much they can get away. And if she's coming in there being all docile, not saying nothing, they're gonna run her ass ragged. They're gonna treat her like the substitute teacher.
And exactly how they treated them.
so you gotta allow them to now I can understand some men can be rough around the edges, and some men just, you know what I'm saying, but y'all gotta have a conversation about how discipline gonna work, because when something go wrong, they need to know y'all got a unified front on how this is gonna be handled, instead of sitting around looking at you gonna do something, you gonna do something, you gonna do something, and then it just ain't gonna work.
Frank had a son when we got married. He was a teenager. He was in California, but he did come and live with us for a short period of time. And we really didn't have that conversation, but his son was in a home where they allowed him to do whatever he wanted whenever he wanted to do that. So before he got there, I did say something to Frank about, now, he really doesn't have any parameters on what he can and cannot do, but he's going to have that here, because I'm not going to be here and have this child do what he wants to do. That's just not the way I was raised. And he said I wasn't raised that way either. Now, So when he got there, Frank sat him down and told him, these are the rules and regulations of the house. Now, if you feel like you can't live with that, then we can send you back to California now. He stayed with us about 9 months. And I guess our rules were a little bit too strict for him, because he felt 10 o'clock was too early to come in for a curfew. Well, you're living in a town that you don't know anything about. And we were living in an area that was not a really good, a really good place. It's okay for adults, but for children, no. Um, and we were in the process of looking for somewhere else, but and in the meanwhile, he had started hanging out with some guys who he shouldn't have been hanging out with and doing things that. And so Frank would, I didn't have to punish him because his dad did. But we had a united front. When I told him he needed to do things and he had chores in the house, which he wasn't accustomed to doing. I had to teach him how to wash dishes. He didn't even know how to wash dishes. And he was a teenager. And he looked at his dad. His dad said, I wash dishes. So if she asks you to wash dishes, or if she tells you to wash dishes, then that's exactly what we expect for you to do. Clean your room. I showed him how to wash clothes, and we did have a united front, but I knew that wasn't going to last long. I knew he wasn't going to stay that long, and he didn't. And it was okay. And I told Frank, I said, I'm doing all like he said, you can't do anymore, babe. You doing what you're doing. He said, and I'm behind you 100%.
Okay. Miss Marlena, before you cut out, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how my life has been different as far as um, the kids that didn't, that was in my life in my relationships other than mine. Uh, my husband had a son um, uh, that wasn't in our home, but the mother and I got along great. We went shopping together. We took the kids. We took them to take pictures together. Um, During the holidays and stuff, when it was time, to get clothes and toys and school supplies and all those things. But I went shopping for my kids. I went shopping for her too. It was just in the nature that whether they was in the home or not, to do for one, if and do for because his father, the child's father, was with me. And he's responsible for helping take care of that child. So if he was working or whatnot, when I'm going shopping for mine, if I made layaways or whatever, I did the same thing for him. And I would just say, I made layaway for Dustin. I went got the kids school clothes, and I made layaway for Dustin too. I said so, and I would keep the receipts and stuff. So if she didn't like it or wanted, that she could go exchange it or whatever she wanted to do. But it was just never in my heart to not do for him, to make sure that he wasn't taken care of. And my husband wasn't always available to do that because he worked long hours.
I could hear
And,
my
and
mama them sitting around going, girl, honey, you better than me.
we didn't
I
have
mean,
the mother and I got on great. We didn't have any problem.
and that's what I always have said too, that if you're gonna pick somebody, but it's something about, especially if the man ended on a bad thing with like a baby mama or something like that, and he going to a new situation, that baby mama don't want that, don't have that bitch around my kids and all that. They be making it so hard and so stressful, so tense in your household when you be like, okay, we ain't together, but cause we're not together don't mean I still can't be a great father to my kid, but you over here tripping. About don't have it. I mean, where's the kid supposed to be if I'm in a new relationship in a new house? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
but I know dudes like that too. Don't be having my son around that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't together. What? He supposed to just be in purgatory? Not doing nothing. I mean, everybody got to move on with their life. You know what I mean?
I
Everybody
was bad
move
one
on.
time with that. One time, because I was mad at him and I was just lashing out. And I told him, I said, and she called him for something, and I said, "I tell her don't call him no more." I said, "Tell her don't call him for you no more, whatever, you know." And he didn't tell her then, but he told her later on, and he told me that he said, "But I told she won't be calling back." I'm like, "You told her that?" And I had to call, I felt so bad. I had to call her and apologize to her. And I told her, I said, he knew not to tell you that because I was just mad and I was lashing out. Yeah, I didn't mean it, and I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, as I said, boy, they don't make them like y'all no more. They don't make them like that
Yeah,
no more.
I was mad at him and I just lashed out, and he told her what I said, and I was so. And I'm like, he said you told me to tell. I said, you knew I didn't mean that.
Okay. All right. We're gonna end this on a real good note. What's a combo position that you like, Miss Dianetta? I'm talking about sexually. You like a combo position. You like them to do this to you and do that to you at the same time. What's a combo position? Don't, and they say don't stop now.
No. No. No.
Did you just pull the Consuelo on us? No. No.
I'm not telling you that.
Oh my.
I'm not telling no. Oh, hell no.
Oh. We'll give you time to ponder that over. We'll come back to you. All right, Lee Jack, what's your combo move? What's your combo move, Lee Jack?
Shit, I got a bunch of them. Depending on what she like.
Well, throw us one out there.
Man.
Him and Han at home.
Like I say, depending on what she like. She might like it from the back with a hair pull. She might like it from the side with a toe in her mouth. You know, she might like it from the side with a nipple in her mouth. You know, hey, however she want it, how she can get it.
Damn. All right. Well, can't go wrong with that. I can't be mad at that. As you say, you give her options.
Options, plenty.
All right, Marlena, come on with it.
Me and the girls building a united front on this
one.
Oh man, when we start doing it, see what they do, Leon? They done formed a union on us. See what I mean?
Leon didn't answer the question.
I did answer the question.
He did answer the question.
No, you talking about
well, she won't.
Combination of a woman. You didn't say the combination of what you would do.
I ain't got no combination. I get in where I fit in. I ain't fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically asking if you like your booty hole plugged up while you're getting oral. That's what they're asking.
Yes, that's what I said. What's your combo? Yes, what's your combo?
Whatever your combo
at the same time.
And then the combo that's happening.
Leon, they gonna keep pestering until you pick one, Leon. You gotta pick one, Leon.
They ain't picking one. So why should I pick one?
Why you say we pestering?
You got a point.
Why you say
I didn't say nothing.
Why you say we
said I wasn't
pestering
telling
him?
you mine.
Why you say we pestering him? We're not pestering him. You're pestering him.
No, one of y'all just said you ain't pick no answer.
I just said he didn't pick no answer. I didn't tell him he gotta pick an answer.
What's your answer, Mario?
I'm like Leon. It's several ways we could go here.
What's the several ways?
Okay. I mean,
I still ain't gonna answer, but you can ask yours if you want to.
I mean, when I'm getting head, I like you to gently caress my gooch as you giving me head. I like that.
Oh Lord.
I mean, that's one particular thing. All right, Diane, your time go.
Big Mitch.
Okay. Well,
Y'all are funny.
well, I kind of like this. That little choke with the throat.
And what is
Choke a woman's throat, or you get choked?
No. Yeah.
Choke
Yeah.
you?
Uh-huh.
and
What's
what
the
else?
combination?
I said with the throat.
Yeah.
Choke you with the throat.
No. The hand here and the throat.
But that's one thing. What's a combination?
That's the combination.
Oh, okay.
That's the combination. The hand, the throat.
Okay.
That's the combination,
Okay.
Mario.
Yeah, I got
get
you.
it?
I got you.
Yeah.
Yes, I got you.
That's the combination. It's a funny ass sensation. It's a combination.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you're gonna try that shit now.
I don't even know what I'm trying. I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
either.
Okay, damn it. Y'all make stuff
Y'all
so
tripping,
hard.
man. Y'all tripping.
They got it, but y'all didn't. It's when the woman is giving you head and then she reaches up and chokes your ass at the same time.
I got it. I knew what you were saying.
I knew
didn't.
you knew. But
Mhm.
what they was trying to do is just get me to elaborate on.
Yes, that's what they
That's what
try
it
to get
was.
you to do, to elaborate.
Because see, y'all think that us fellas are afraid to elaborate on shit because y'all don't want to say shit. Y'all think that we are afraid to elaborate. But no.
I didn't know what you was talking about.
Yeah.
So Mitch wanted the human version of the David Carradine. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
There you
wow.
There you go.
Wow. All right, come on, women. Y'all see the men were very forthcoming. Let's end on a very positive note. Come on, women. Who would like to go first? Let's end on a very positive note. Y'all know y'all got a combo. Come on with it.
Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum.
Oh, that's an interesting
Wow.
combo. You like to be ate out while
Sure
you eat
is.
meat out mix? I got it.
Yeah.
So that's a little on the weird side, but okay, we'll accept it.
Yeah, give me the meow mix.
We shy.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Marlene, Dianetta want to bust out, don't you?
Come on,
I
Dianetta.
got a couple. I mean,
That's
I
what I'm
do.
saying. Cross the picket line, Dianetta. Come on now.
I was taking the United Front with her, and then she want to bust out.
I didn't say I was gonna bust out. I just said I had a couple.
Okay.
But like
I
Diane
bust
said,
out.
you wanna.
Diana, Diane.
I didn't say I was gonna bust out. You know.
Hell
you
no,
wanna.
we won't go. Fuck that shit. So I like
Oh my goodness. Y'all
my
funny.
I have shared it with certain people.
My combo is I like it from the back,
Well, see,
slow.
there she go, Marlene, and then she done holler about, hell no, we won't go. Go ahead, go ahead,
I
go
threw the
ahead.
picket stick. You ain't see me throw it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, she crossed picket line. Come on, baby. We got your 401k. Come on.
Can't help yourself.
I like it,
Lord
have
have
it
mercy.
from the back, and plug the other one hole in with you.
Told you. I told you.
All righty.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
She like the downtown double plug. Okay, gotcha.
Well,
Jesus. There she go. Just breaking down the United Front.
What's wrong with that at
I
all?
like anal and playing with my clit.
That damn thing got nasty quick.
You asked.
Why it
You
gotta be
right.
nasty? Cause we saying it. Why it wasn't nasty when y'all? So we just talking adult talk. So it ain't nasty. It's just adult talk, adult
This is what I like.
conversation.
This that little thing I like to call double standard. I'm just creating one now, making it up.
That's why we wasn't gonna talk.
Exactly because of that. I mean, there you go. I mean, you didn't make those kind of comments when the guy said stuff. That now
Nope.
we made
Sh-
something. We
Nope.
said something very. I'm offended now.
Oh, I'm
Why?
sorry, Diane.
I'm not
I'm
taking it
sorry.
back because I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
the
Diane.
sensation is fantastic, but I'm still
I can
offended.
imagine. I can imagine
I
it
bet it
is.
is fantastic.
I can imagine.
That just leaves one person.
Don't do it, cause he's a jerk.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, now you got to stand in solidarity with your girls. Now, they crossed the line and, you got to go with them.
I ain't in their sorority no more.
Oh damn.
oh
Wow.
well.
All
You're in
right.
our own damn union now.
Give us the first one and let us see if we can guess the second one.
Is it another
Marlena.
question or?
No. This is it. This is it.
Jesus
Marlena, you
Christ.
got to let us end on a high finale, Marlena. Come on with it now.
Okay, there's I'm like Diana. There's several things that I like. Well, she already mentioned the one that I like. Diana did. So the other one that I like, and it could be either or. Uh, uh, Vaginal penetration and sucking on boobs, or vaginal penetration and sucking on belly button. Those are my belly
Go.
button is really a hot spot. And so it's
Boy, you's a big Twitter quiz. You can do both of those at the same damn time.
I'm up for to say, who the hell you fucking with, a giraffe?
Boy. No, she didn't became like Daryl. She changed Daryl the two-seater.
You right, Diane. He is a jerk.
No. Okay, Mitch, wouldn't it have to be a hell of a motherfucker to give you penetration and suck your belly button at the same time?
She didn't say what you did. She just said vaginal. So you can be fingering and then, or either have a toy and do it. I understand. I got you, Marlena.
Thank you, Leon.
So you got me biting my lip over here. See, y'all just terrible.
All right, I will allow it. That's a suitable answer. Okay, gotcha.
Allow it.
You say the day with that one,
it.
That's what she like. Wait a
You're not
minute.
Pat Sajak where you get to allow.
What you mean? This ain't Family Feud, huh?
Oh my goodness, you allow it. Ain't that? Oh. So did you tell us what you like, Mario?
You know what? He in the book so bad. That book is so thick and long.
What, the ass whooping book?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hope he's on that road on the way home from Chicago, so she can really whip your ass.
Once again, I ain't a part of that. Y'all, Andrea did put that out there. I don't know what she was talking about on that Buddy Roll list. I ain't on that list. So
yes, you are. You
need to be.
You need to be number one on the list.
As a matter of fact, he the only one on there.
Now the men
said
said all the answers.
And if you're not on the list, we're gonna suggest that you be on the list.
The men said all their answers, and they were just their answers, and we get the damn y'all nasty.
He said a word.
And so what if we nasty?
And then he said, "Oh, he got to be a giraffe to do that." Oh,
He might be a damn giraffe.
You are a
Ooh.
chauvinist. Male
I mean-
chauvinist.
Oh my God.
Someone direct-
ain't nobody said nothing when they was sucking on your dick and messing with your gonads. You know, see, we ain't say nothing about that.
You did not. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. It
I
happened.
don't like
It went
him.
left. It went left real quick.
Oh my goodness. Well, for the record, people, I'm gonna go on record and say it that yeah, they still nasty. But we gonna get up out of here. So go ahead and say your goodbyes and stuff, everybody.
Bye, Mario.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Miss Dinette, I'm for real. I'm gonna put a call into Andrea and say you need to be on that call. You've been feisty tonight. You need to be on the call. Oh, Diane,
Oh
called me
my.
a chauvinistic pig. Oh my goodness. All right, Marlena, say goodbye to the people. Marlena said she don't like me. I'm on the list. Chauvinistic pig. I'm gonna go get me a drink after this.
If you're a giraffe and you like belly buttons and vaginal penetration, I'm your girl.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Well, that was funny. I like that one.
Oh,
Giraffe,
wow.
giraffe, cat, meow.
A giraffe and a cat.
I think Dan, we need to keep that going, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
This
if
ought to
you
be
like,
interesting.
Wow.
if you like hitting it from the back and playing with my butthole at the same damn time, hit me up. And as for Rio, you a jerk. Love
Oh
y'all.
my
Have
goodness.
a great evening and thanks for joining us on the podcast.
Wow. Okay. All
And
right.
I'm not gonna be last this time. I'm going next.
Okay, go ahead.
We've enjoyed you all coming. We hope that you enjoyed the show. And if you like fucking in the ass and playing with a clit, give me a call.
Woody woo.
Damn.
Sucky now.
If y'all don't stay to the end of this show, people, y'all miss it out. Oh wow. All right, Mitch, say something. We're gonna let Lee Jack close it out today.
Oh Lord.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming in and joining in. This has been a great show. Y'all been funny. Y'all have me tickled to death the whole damn day. Now, I ain't gonna say nothing like that because I'm too much of a man to say shit like that. I don't care what nobody think about it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not saying it about that because see, I ain't gonna get my ass whooped by putting myself out there like that. But anyway, Mitch is out. Have a good night.
And whoever that is that's driving with him, smack him upside the head from line. He just trying to be
That's the
nice.
reason.
Thank you.
And that's the reason. You understand? That's the reason. I'm not dumb.
You so wrong.
That's the reason.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
So with that being said, Triple H, Mr. On One, Mr. Make It Do What It Do, how you gonna close us out, bro?
Man, I heard 3 phone calls that I might need to make one day in my life. But someday, somebody call somebody, and if you don't call somebody, then you get on the podcast or you get on the email or website or wherever, and leave a comment to what you like, because we show want to. I don't know about everybody else. I want to hear about it because that just. I will enjoy reading all comments. and thoughts.
Oh,
Might even try a few. Hell, you never know. But
Wow.
it's been a great show. Remember, leave a comment. Let us know what you like. Let me know what you like so I can read it.
Wow.
oh,
It's nothing left to say other than that. This is the podcast that y'all can rest assured I will not be chopping this last part up and putting it in no promos or nothing. Y'all just rest assured on that. This is gonna have to be one they're gonna have to come check out for themselves to see
good, good. We
what
appreciate
what
that.
what happened here. They're gonna have to come see what the body's buried at on their own time.
Yeah.
Um hey, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. And thanks to all the new people that's coming to the group. I mean, man, we getting, I don't know what happened, but I'll tell y'all thank you. We growing like crazy and we appreciate it. Thanks to, all the people here that's letting people know. Thanks to all the people on the panel that's up there, what they posting. I see Diane, she is posting a lot. Miss Dinetta posting. Thank you to, McCracken, can't think of the other girl, name right now.
Colleen.
Colleen,
Colleen,
yes, Colleen. Thank you to all the people and Chris. That dude is his name Chris Parker? Is
Chris
that the dude?
Payne,
Chris
Chris
Payne, yes.
Payne.
Yes, those are some major contributors, and we want to just say thank you because those people, put up stuff every day and help keep the conversation going, keep the group going. So just thank you to everybody. We growing, don't know where these people coming from, but we welcome you to a thing or two about life, and hope you guys have fun. Remember to be respectful, but we also remember to have fun as well. So with that being said, we gonna be out. Anybody got anything else to say before? I hit the lady. Nothing else?
Been a
Okay.
great show.
All right. Once again, thank you guys. And Andrea, hit the ladies up. The fellas, we were innocent in this show. All right, bye.
Lies don't care who tell it.
All
I got a total proof.